Lame. Eh, Bard might want that. Maybe.
These things are amazing. What are you talking about?
Mana for a Bard. Dex for a cleric. Oh, thanks. Could proc my hammer more, I guess. Right?
I mean, if you're gonna be a warrior cleric like Cypher likes to be.
Yeah. If I had that undead hammer thing that procs like whatever that undead thing is, that would be. I probably would go for Dex maybe. We're getting room pops too, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know about cleric weapons. I tend to always have a book or a orb in my hand.
Got a hammer right in my hand, dude. And a book. But I probably would use the book you have if I had it, to be honest.
Tower Frozen Shadows?
Yeah, it's pretty good though, right? Isn't it like 60 mana or 55 mana or something like that?
Yeah, it has wisdom and mana on it. I think 5 wisdom and 60-something mana. Plus a couple other stats. I think you get strength or something on it.
Until you get your epic.
Nah, I'm not getting my epic. I'm just gonna do Charduk, and then I'll have an excuse on like why it's not done yet. I'll just be like, oh, Ragefire, it's always camped.
Pop behind us. Go away. Why do you want to hit me all the time? Another pop. So you're gonna get your epic and then never play your cleric ever again? Is that the plan?
Well, he is 60 now, so it's not like a shaman. At 60, shaman's life comes alive. At 60 for a cleric, you lose like half the goal of get to 60. The experience. Now, something tells me I'll still be playing that guy for some time to come, but I was already kind of getting wrapped up in my warrior before my cleric got 60.
He's already 50 though, right? Or somewhere around there?
51.
Pretty close? 51, oh, right on.
Alright guys, I'm dropping the call.
Alright, Chupa.
Have a good one there.
Right,
Sweet dreams, buddy.
Yeah, my goal is to get him to at least 55 so he can start doing TOE every once in a while. Do they still only allow one account at a time on P99? They do allow you to have multiple accounts. You can only log on to one of them at the same time. So, you know, if you want to have 7 accounts and one character on each account, you're more welcome to do that, but you can't log into all of them. Oh, crap. I'll feign it.
Two bugs in a bat.
I thought he just had a bat and a bug.
Where'd Tiana go? Did I miss that? Oh, there she is. Come here for buffs, guys. Too late. Thank you.
Wow, that dot is pretty nasty.
Are you down? Can I
down.
heal you?
Yeah, you can toss me if you want.
I'm coming. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's old right there.
You know, I like to make things interesting, right? When you don't want me to tag, that's when I tag. When you want me to, that's when I don't.
That's funny. I mean, that's how you, you know,
Kill
if you
people?
miss a tag, you overcompensate. You tag as soon as you see a mob, like hit it in the face. At least that's what I do.
No, you just get me paying attention sometimes, and other times you get me not paying attention.
You ain't gonna tell me I missed a tag again. I'm gonna do it right now. There's there 2 more right again. I keep seeing like 2
What are you
spiders
doing?
poke their head in, dude.
Wait,
Where did you?
they came literally after me inside the room, so I ran back out there to
I
feint it.
know. You should have just ran into the hallway and feigned it, and then I could have just tagged one.
No, this is better. This way you're not allowed to tag it, and you got to do it all over again.
Oh.
Right?
Stand up for a second.
Okay.
I'll come back.
Let's do things the hard way because it's easier for you.
No, this wasn't easy. See, I had to run further away from the group, and I can't get a heal out here now, so...
Okay.
Oh, there's a coffee cup it's got like Rick on it from Rick and Morty, and it's something about like sure, let's do things the hard way because it's easier for you, or no, the dumb way because it's easier for you, or something like that. It's a great coffee cup. I want it.
I've watched a few of those episodes. They're a little bit more than kid shows, I think. Adult themed.
No, they're not. They're not kid shows. It's Dan Harmon. It's it's probably the smartest show on television.
I only saw the one where they were trying to build an amusement park inside some homeless guy. Did you see that one?
Oh yeah. Anatomy Park. That was a great episode. That's one of my favorites.
That's the only one I think I've seen all the way through. So they haven't reset then yet, huh?
I mean, LDCs is a little bit away.
Oh, well, let me know when you want me to get up. Jeez, this dot just does not go away.
Boil blood lasts forever. Is that what you have?
It's gone now, yeah.
I don't know if I can reach you from here now that you ran off. Are you down?
That's why I ran as far away as possible so I couldn't get a heal from you.
Well, I'm going to do it right now. So don't. Okay, now you can do whatever you want. Boom, 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 boom. Incoming.
Nope, was not clear.
Oh, I think we might have got him that time, dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, I was told to stand on that one.
With you dropping them right there, we would have gotten them regardless. That was way too close. But it's okay. This kobold's almost dead. Like it would have social aggroed onto the kobold.
This is why I don't play my monk anymore. I'll stick with my warrior. It's super easy.
You can switch to your wizard if you want. I mean, but I like your monk.
Actually, I could switch over to my wizard. I gotta go see where he's at real quick.
A lot more sitting though. I mean, how's your butt feeling? Dude?
I know.
What? I missed something there.
So I'm curious, but why aren't there more P2002 streams? People just not like Lucklin. It's a good question. Why don't people stream that one more?
Not as much. There's not as big of a population on that server, is there?
I'll be honest, man. I mean, I don't play it as much as I do P9 I don't have
know,
the rig to run 3 accounts and stream, or I would stream more often.
I mean, I do, but I only have like level 24 characters. I haven't played it in a while.
But for me, it's something to get on there and when Planes of Power drops, you guys probably won't see me for a little bit again. You know what I mean? Like I'll be over there for a month or two again because I want to go to the Planes of Power. So.
Well, then you need to help me get my characters to 60.
Can't do
Because
it
I
over here,
want to
buddy.
as well.
I'm only 57, 58, I think, or something like that. And the problem is when Planes of Power, they start, not only am I going to be like struggling to get to 60, like everyone else is going to have like 1,000 AAs. You know what I mean? I don't even have one AA yet. So.
Oh, dude, you
Behind
should have stopped at like 51 and just ground AAs in the hole.
I was 56 before Lucid dropped her. So. But I definitely want to be there when they start POP because they had a fun little event for Luceland. And I'm sure they're going to have one for Plains of Power. So I want to see what the event is.
Let me make it back to the entrance. Go to my wizard. You don't see a lot of EQ Live server streamers either, only TLPs.
Nerd Navigator's probably the biggest, or one of the bigger EQ Live streamers. Maybe?
I mean, you see some. He's just saying you don't see as many. I mean, Everquest in general is an older game, and I guess if you're talking about P2002, like Donald says, you have the problem of multi-boxing and streaming all of that, and then trying to juggle everything going on in the stream and everything going on in the game. It might be a bit much for most.
Definitely was for my PC. I actually did a couple streams and a couple videos of me just playing solo there. But you do get, not harassed or anything, but you get people, like one of my videos says, why are you only playing one character? Like, because that's what, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's what I did. That's what I do.
What? You got that when you went to City of Mist with your Necromancer, too.
Well, no, I mean, like, they were asking why wasn't I boxing?
No,
I
get that, but you got some trolling going on with the other guy.
Oh, yeah. That's a different kind of trolling. This is YouTube, not really YouTube trolling, but you know what I mean. Is because it's unusual to see people not box on P2002. I mean, it's unusual.
I don't know. Why are you playing MMO and not grouping with other people?
Well, why'd you drop the group, AC?
Switching to my wizard.
Oh, I missed that apparently.
Oh, I just rooted that on her. I'm sorry.
I'm out, man. You guys made fun of my monkey. Hurt my feelings.
Good.
We're gonna make you tag on your wizard.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it on my wizard. But at least I can gate out if something goes wrong. I'll take us all to Tox.
I would be careful how early you nuke, because I'm not getting a lot of procs.
I'm gonna nuke a lot, and I'm gonna nuke, you know, early.
You're gonna be getting a lot of 50% reses.
You're only gonna get a couple because I'll run out of mana. Is this true at our level? No, I don't think so. No, red.
Not for Pat Chloro. Well, I don't know. I'm level 36. I'm way below y'all's level.
Yeah, she's red. I was gonna say she can join us if she wants. Or he, whatever.
Soulful Gamer says...
I've been...
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead, AC.
He was just saying the P99 code base is just finally tuned. No other MMO. Oh, now we're getting that echo. I love hearing myself talk. I think my voice is super sexy.
Well,
Can you hear
am
me?
I echoing?
No,
Or-
not now.
Okay. All right. Any of you guys ever played Terra? The free MMO thing, Majigger?
Oh, for a second I thought you were talking about Terra. I was like, what?
I mean, no, I don't need to know about that. But you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, it's
a game. What?
It's a free MMO. They actually just brought it to
Totally
Xbox.
played Terra.
That's why I'm wondering.
I have played that. It's pretty decent.
I think there's a lot of pay things or buy things now, but I was just wondering if any of you played it because, like I said, it's now on Xbox. A lot of MMOs are kind of moving or offering free on the Xbox now. Neverwinter Nights, Terra.
How do they do it? How do they do the voice comms? I mean, is it? Do you chat in that one? Is it all over a microphone?
I played a little bit of Neverwinter Nights, enough to get to like level 5 or something, and it's kind of Diablo-esque to me. You know what I mean? So I kind of didn't go any further.
They should have just remade like the real Neverwinter.
But I haven't tried Terra. I mean, it's free. It's a you can download it and try it. I was thinking about doing it.
I'm gonna have to look at this one up real quick. Let me. Steam. Where do I got Steam up?
I don't know if it's free on Steam, but it's free on Xbox One. It should be free on Steam, I would think. It's free almost everywhere else. And I don't think it's like a League of Legends or a Smite or anything. I think it's an actual MMO. What do they call those? Dobas or whatever the hell they call them? I don't know what they call them. MOBAs? Is that what it is?
TERA, just one R?
Yeah, TERA. But you'll probably see on there a bunch of expansion packs and buy packs and all that kind of shit for it. Because there's on the Xbox, there's Terra that's free. There's like 10 other things like, I don't know, Fire Fingers expansion and Purple Haze right amount sideways value pack. I don't know, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Riz gone. Let me invite her for regen, guys. Sick.
I'm gonna AFK for just a second after this.
I don't know, it's kind of cool. I've never heard of it before, though. Tara says, you plug a controller into her and try to play me?
I want to ask where, but I don't want to get head ripped off my shoulders.
That was not a very good way of doing it, and
I thought it was slick, dude. I thought it was slick. Alright, save for regen, yo.
Best part of Neverwinter Nights is the DM toolkit.
What does that mean?
I don't know, like, is that a dungeon thing? Like, get to create your own?
Dungeon Master Toolkit? Is that what he's saying?
Maybe, DM. That's the only thing I can think of it stands for.
Double masculine? Double, I don't know. Double something? There's a bronze helmet on there. Anybody need a bronze helmet?
Terror is good. It takes a little bit to get used to, but has good content and visually still great. I'm not sure if we're talking about the game now or...
I would agree with gets a little to get used to, yeah.
Still not sure which one we're talking about.
Well, I haven't played the game, so there's that.
It says, yeah, the Dungeon Master Toolkit.
It might be worth downloading it on my Xbox One to try it then, man. Or on, if it's free on Steam, maybe on there too. I don't know. Kind of had WoW-ish looking graphics to me, in my opinion. Not that I've really played a lot of WoW, but the graphics on the trailer and on the, on the little thumbnail reminded me of WoW when I saw it.
Tara says the visually great part is accurate, at least.
Hey, nothing wrong with eye candy. Her druid doesn't wear a shirt. Just saying.
I'm at entrance, if it's clear.
I don't know, and everyone in our group is AFK except for me and the bard, so I'm nervous. Or I'd come get you.
I just bring it all.
And viz yourself, dude. You can make it.
No, too easy. Too easy.
I'm AFK, but I'm within eye shot.
Right on. You're not playing on a toilet again, are you, dude? Shrieking? Then there was a game on Steam that was an MMO, but it looked like a pixel game. You still have Steam open?
I have the webpage open, yeah.
It's like on my suggested this month or something. I'll have to get it open because you probably can't see mine, can you? Probably can't. But it was a free-to-play MMO, and it's like a pixelated kind of a game. What's the name of it?
Starbound?
Nope. Let's see here.
I'm here if you want to toss me an invite.
Oh yeah. Fantasy Tales Online.
Oh, I
Kinda
got
like
that one a while back. That one's not too bad.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I got it when it first came out.
Okay. Fantasy. It was on my. Where are you at, dude? You must be in Viz. So I can't see you. But it's free to play, and it was on my suggested thing, Majigger, this month.
It's free to play now, huh?
Yep.
I mean, if you get it and you want to go into it, let me know. I'll definitely load my guy back in and try it out with you again. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just that it was kind of empty, and it was like very basic of a kind of a game.
The reviews say that it's great, but there's not a lot of content, is what the reviews say. So I don't know if that's what you mean by empty, but
no, I mean there is a fair bit of content. Like you can go to several towns. I think I played it for a good 4 or 5 hours and never got to the end of it. It's just you don't find a lot of groups, and you know there's I don't know. It's just like it's very basic as far as quest goes. Kind of the same ones: go kill 10 monsters, go kill 1,000 monsters. It was actually literally they'd had quested there, go kill 1,000 of those monsters. And well, I don't mind grinding. I like to have a purpose behind it, at least a little bit. And they didn't really show all that much in that one.
And then the third one I was going to ask you if you ever heard of is called Eldivin, Eldevin, and it's free to play also. Which I don't know. I'm not big on the free to play ones because I always figure they're going to try to sell you something. You know what I mean? But that one has very positive reviews. And it's an MMO, free to play.
Which one?
Eldivin, Eldevin.
ELD. ELD what?
EVIN.
Ooh.
All right, I'm back.
Am I old enough to look at the video? Wow, I gotta change the date, huh? I wasn't born in 2018. All right, I was born in 1900. Let me in.
Oh my god, I can't read that stuff, dudes. Oh, there you go. I got one of them rooted. I'm not sure which one. Sorry. To see that has free to play, and then it's like $45 to download the downloadable content. So I don't know how much of it's free to play.
Looks kind of cool. A little basic as well. Oh, you gotta pop. A little bit of mining. I don't know. If you're going to go into it, let me know. I'll try it out with you.
I kind of have a lot of them going on right now, to be honest, but it looks, I mean, it's free. You know what I mean?
What it is?
Eldivin?
Where'd the other one go?
It ran out of the room.
Why didn't...
I don't know. It had full life, so it shouldn't have ran.
Well, I had... It was blind, but I was standing next to it.
Oh, God. We have evac, so that's good. You got Nekotos port up, sir?
No, I got Faye.
Oh, that's perfect. Well, you can always port us back to Nekotos. Not a big deal. Oh, Shix is over here. Shix, you got somebody that wants to be 35 to 45 die and soul be with us, dude?
No, the champion spawned. Well, maybe that one will pull us some mobs.
Like 25 mobs?
No, just one at a time. We're gonna get giants on us here in a minute.
Yeah. We could probably take one fire giant, dude. One.
Oh yeah, I hadn't procced it all yet, AC.
Room pop.
I mean, he was already down to like 70 when I did it, so I thought that was safe.
Don't die, AC. Don't die.
Oh, complete healed. Priest must be up.
Oh.
Yep.
Incoming complete heal.
You should be too far for the priest.
He's resisting like crazy.
He's almost dead.
Wizard life, yo.
Oh, there's our... That was our friend that ran out the room. My blind wore off on him.
Yep, another room pop. That's nice, he ran right by me. Yeah, he ran right by me, and then he hit the druid. Oh, now he got me. Never mind. So I get talking smack. Somebody's happy.
Yeah, she's having a blast.
I mean, I could always use the evac instead of the portal. I just like the portal because evac tends to leave somebody behind on occasion.
That never happens, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, it's happened before. Especially when you're the one that leaves behind. You remember those things. I know the evac is, I think, another 2 or 3 seconds faster, so... Portal's safer. Nine sex versus 16. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's faster, but
Ooh, there's your shield, dude.
the guy that gets left behind doesn't
That
mind
thing
waiting.
is poo-poo. It's not really even a shield.
It's pretty horrible.
No, it's not. You can't use it unless you can dual wield.
Yeah.
Tag, 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 tag.
All
Not
right.
now.
I'm here.
Not now. I wouldn't right now.
Yeah, I saw there's 3. I need to get a bow. That bow in Seb is usable by warriors, isn't it?
I don't know about that. I know it's ranger.
You can get that one off the, you know,
I can do DN.
Forger cycle thing,
Mm-hmm.
which is not a great one, but it has decks on it. It
Yeah.
has like 4 decks or 3 decks or something like that on it.
That's what I have for my warrior. It's good for the stats alone.
I mean, he is late for the tag, but to be fair, he didn't know you wanted him to tag. It's like being late to a birthday party you didn't know you were going to. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise!
You're late. Sorry.
I
You
need
got games you just downloaded, AC? That I mean, like, I know you show off the games, but I mean, you got one that you like checked out, got a key for, download that you're stoked for, or trying to get a key for that you're stoked for?
You know, none of them that have really got me psyched about it. I get a lot of keys sent to me to give a shot to, and I don't really have time to do all of them. There's one series that I would like to pick back up because I've been getting a lot of comments people want to see more of. It's Black Desert Online. And I've been kind of waiting for Cypher because Cypher downloaded it. But every time we get ready to play it, it's doing another patch for him. And the patches are usually like 1.5 GB. And it takes them all day to download that. So we tend to play something else in the meantime. And we've been waiting for about 1.5 months to play that game with him. And we haven't been able to actually make any time for it. So I don't know. If I could find somebody else to play with, I probably will go into that fairly soon.
Is that one still free to play, or it was for a little bit? I don't know if it's free now. But...
I got extra keys for it if you want one. It's only like $5 on Steam, but yeah, I got extra keys.
I don't know if my rig could handle it right now. I need to get a new system, I know, but I'd try it. You know what I mean? See if it works.
Yeah, I'll send you a key.
If y'all do, let me know. I'll install it. I have a character.
Oh, heck yeah, man. That's the one thing that, like, didn't... I went back, I played it originally when they sent me the key because they were coming out with a new expansion, and while the game is cool and it has a lot to offer, I like playing in groups. I like being part of a group. I like being able to hang with friends. And I don't know if a lot of people on that server were just playing from another country, but I didn't see a lot of chat that I could read.
Well, it's the game was made in Korea.
So yeah, I guess you know you got some different.
I think it's Korea.
It's something. There's a lot of chat on it that's not English.
I know when I bought it before they made the English port, I had to install like language packs. I had to like get an account that was made with like a Korea or whatever country it was made in, basically social security number. Like you couldn't even make an account without being a citizen of the country.
Wow.
But whenever they finally did the port, I also downloaded it and played it because there was still a lot of things in that translation pack not translated that I just couldn't read. It's a beautiful game, though.
If I remember correctly, it doesn't have like different servers. You can actually log on to whatever server you feel like logging on that day based off of the population, and they give you like a different experience bonus to go to like the lower ones instead of the higher populations.
Yeah, but they're split up by region.
Right.
The servers.
Right. Mr. Stabby the Robot got very bored with Black Desert Online after about a month. Way too grindy. I don't mind grind. I just, like the purpose behind it. It has to feel good to grind. You have to get some enjoyment out of that aspect, and you got to feel good when you finally get to the end phase. The only thing I heard about Black Desert Online that would shy me away from the high-level content, which I don't think we'll ever get to, was it was pay to win. A lot of it was if you're going to go to like the big boss guys, the only way you could survive them is to have like heal pots and all this. I watched a video. The guy went off for a good 2 hours, I think, talking about how everything was pay to win at the higher levels. I'm fine with just kind of experiencing the low-end stuff. Main server, then sub-servers. All sub-servers are inside the main. Main is the region. Currently pay to win. Yeah, so, I mean, if you are fine with just kind of experiencing the game for what it is, and I kind of like to try all the MMOs out there that I can, just because each one seems to bring something different to the table. And there's something about Black Desert Online that I watched a video on where they said you could set up trade routes between different cities, and you could go out and do like fishing markets, and I mean things I don't even understand how they would fully work in MMO have been refined in that one to work extremely well. So it'd be cool to like experiment with that and see how it works.
Yeah, I like grindy, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that at all. There's another one that I was playing, Will to Live, which is a Russian-made MMO first-person shooter. And it's been a while since I played a first-person shooter, and I don't think I've ever played a MMO version of a first-person shooter. And I really like that one, too.
I really misunderstood Russian-made.
It's the developer is Russian, and the game was...
No, AC. Russian-made. Not like how it was put together or anything, but like a maid.
Oh no!
That's what I had in my head as soon as you started talking.
No, there are no sexy Russian maids in that game. At least
like,
none that I found.
Is this dude playing that has Russian maids and is a first-person shooter MMO?
Well, you're playing a Russian maid who has taken her last bit of crap from her boss, and she is just going to town, almost like Blood Rain. Nah, it's a pretty cool game, and it has a lot of quests. It has a huge map to it, and it reminds me a lot of Everquest in a lot of aspects, other than the fact that it's a first-person shooter, but not a lot of groups. I mean, it's made primarily for player versus player, at least when it first came out. Now they actually have PvE servers, which I've gotten into, so it'd be cool to be able to play that with somebody.
Which game? I was typing to shit, because I apologize. I wasn't listening.
Will to Live?
Oh, yeah. I watched you play a lot of that.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I mean, it's just another one of those MMOs unless you have somebody to group with. It's an okay game, but it's super sandboxy, so really you don't have an end goal that you strive for. It's just what you feel like doing, which is just like in MMOs. I like having something to strive for. I mean, you don't have anything to strive for in that one. Don't you have, I guess, new spells or new abilities that you get at the next level, or new armor to go after? I'm not quite sure how the armor system worked in that one. When they sent me the key to play that one, they actually sent me a starter pack of equipment to try out, and the equipment was by far better than anything I received off of mobs or from Quest, so I never really got to see the progression of how that went if you're replacing stuff every other minute. You see what you started over here, Shariki? Everybody wants to know what game has Russian maids in it.
Dude, I want to know too. We need to find where this Russian-made game is.
If there's not,
I want to play it.
We need to make one.
Yeah, I mean, I see a couple people that would buy it right now.
Just get Super Seducer, man. Same thing, pretty much.
It's not the sexy Russian maid. It's the one from...
God, this bat's kicking my ass.
Now he's kicking my butt. Was it Get Smart 2? The one where he goes to Russia? The one with the rock?
I have no idea.
Jumanji?
It was Get Smart.
Oh.
He goes to Russia, and there's the Russian lady behind the counter. And he's like, I would like something hot. And she's like, well, I have a boyfriend, but if you want to go to the back.
Wow.
You have gear progressions, just nothing that is based from dungeons or anything. Just large public events you zerg down. Those are the ones that the guy went off on about the pay-to-win stuff. And you have to pay-to-win aspect as well, yeah. I don't know, pay-to-win seems like a pretty big thing.
I mean, these people gotta make money, dude, you know?
Yeah, but you gotta also make the game enjoyable for people. I wouldn't mind playing a little bit more of Orbis VR. That was pretty cool. Only downside to the VR that I could tell is it gets a little tiresome to keep on for long periods of time. So an MMO with a VR may not be ready yet. At least I had the issue.
Are you gonna get Skyrim VR?
It's Bethesda, and they don't reply back to my emails, so probably not.
Oh. Do you not, like, just, like, I'm playing this because I want it, I'm gonna buy it? Or do you wait for them to give you permission to record it? I mean, do you buy things and play them, whether you can record them or not?
Oh, yeah, I do, but
level?
I just can't show it.
Yeah. And you're just so busy, right? I mean, you're busy with other... It's hard to play something and not show it, right?
No, I'll still play games that I can't show, but I don't do it as often as I might like.
Yeah. But that one sounds very interesting, because Skyrim is such a great game anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, if I did play it, I would play it a little late to the party. I wouldn't do it like day one, because I really wanted to try Fallout VR, and from what I saw on that one, why I respect the fact that they are porting their games over into VR, and I'm happy they're doing so, because they're one of the few companies that have taken that step, that initiative to do it. They had a lot of bugs, obviously, day one or week one and month one, and it took a little while for them to work them out, because the game isn't like a direct port over. The VR controls are different from the way a computer works, and so therefore the controls have to be redesigned a little bit. I swear I'm waiting until it's like 80%. I'm just not gonna attack these things.
You have to have the kill shot, maybe. You know?
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a cluster at first. So if they did Skyrim, I would wait maybe a month before they got everything, under control. And I really wish games would just take the extra time and make it that way, and then release it when it was ready. But with early access and alpha builds and betas and all sorts of, getting to see the game before it's done, I think gamers in general have become more accepting to the problems. And some of those problems just drive me nuts.
I mean, look how many people were standing in line, like, for Pantheon and very happily standing in line and throwing money at it. You know what I mean? Because they're so looking forward to it.
How happy will they be if they get into the game and everything's broken and their experience is horrible? Will they come back to it? And I don't think that's the case. I think if the game is not at least somewhat done to where it's at least enjoyable in some aspects, like, we'll give people a pass on a lot of things, but not everything.
I'll tell you what, I did not put into it like some people, and I'm not picking up. But if I went into that game and day one you could buy 100% weight reduction backpack and an XP potion, I'd probably delete it. You know what I mean? To be honest, I'd be done right there if they did something like that.
Yeah, so would I. And they said they weren't going to do anything like that.
I'd be so pissed. You know what I mean? That's the thing that would break the camel's back, so to speak, or whatever.
But they might. I mean, a lot of companies say they're not going to do something, and then when it gets really tough and the money is drying up, they go ahead and do it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to sound jaded, but when it comes to the fact that, they send me keys all the time. I get about 10 to 15 keys for games daily. No way, possibly, I have that much time in my day to be able to do that and go to work and have a family life. But because I get to play so many games early, I actually see the early access version a lot sooner than most people will, and I get to see it more often. And, dude, like 80% of the time, early access games are just utter garbage. I play a lot of games I don't even show you guys because as I'm doing the recording of it, I'm kind of disgusted with how badly the game is done. I'm like, I'm not even playing this anymore. I'm done with this video. It's 15 minutes in, and, there's nothing more to show. It's not fun. It's not enjoying, and I'm not showing a good side to a video game.
I don't do near as many videos as you, but I like if I record a video, I really like to have that initial reaction from me as I'm like seeing it for the first time. Like if I play a game for 20 25 minutes and I'm checking it out for myself, it doesn't feel as genuine if I go back and record it the same thing for the next 20 25 minutes. You know what I mean? Like I like to get that initial reaction recorded if I'm going to do it, if that makes sense. No, it seems fake if I don't.
All my videos are blind Let's Plays, but if the game is garbage, I won't even show you the blind Let's Play. I'll just delete it and never show that video or the game.
Yeah, I get that, man, but I really don't like to go into it, play it for half an hour, or 3 hours, and think, oh, now I'm going to record this. I'll go back from the beginning. You know what I mean? I don't like that myself.
I mean, I've done days where we'll stream brand new games, and I'll tell you guys, I got 5, 10 games on the list, and we'll get through as many of them as we can. And in those days, there's no way for me to go back and delete that footage, like Bloody Boobs. All-time, like, worst game I've ever played, and you guys got to see it live on a stream. And I was just so disgusted with that thing. I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not playing this a minute longer. This game is sucky, and I'm through with it. But thankfully, I don't run into too many of those. Like, those aren't the common. Those are thankfully pretty rare. But there are a lot more that are just mediocre at best. And just some of them are just outright money grabs. Especially in early access. Like, here's a game that has a lot of potential. We get you kind of excited about it, like DayZ, and then we never finish it.
That's true, man. Steam is full of them, too.
Mm-hmm. But then you got those diamond in the roughs that make you believe just one more time, like, oh, man, this game looks like it could be so cool. I'm going to go ahead and get it early access now, try it out, and get a lot of experience with it, and, get that enjoyment from it. And then it becomes even more. It becomes even better, and that just gets you going to the next one. But... sometimes they fool you. A lot of the time they fool you.
Oh, get the zone to ourselves. Let's get some fire giants, man.
Have I tried Crowfall? I don't think I have. Let me look at that one real quick.
I've seen a lot. I was really amped about Crowfall, actually. That was on my I can't wait to get. I really would like to try this list. And then I started hearing about how they're going to maybe have some pay-to-win aspects, so...
It's not on Steam.
No, I don't think so.
Crowfall is a up-and-coming massive multiplayer online role-playing game. Real-time strategy. Developed by Artcraft. Where's the pictures? I need
It
pictures.
is similar to Dark Age of Camelot, where you can build lands and do crafting, and it's PvP based. You know what I mean? Like clans versus clans or whatever, or how you want to say it, guilds
Oh, is
versus
it?
guild. But there's seasons, and then at the end of the seasons, there's a wipe, and you start over.
Oh, well, I'm not really a big fan of wipes.
The thing is, you can store, I don't know what it is, in a building or something. You can take certain items and store it, and the more you win or the more things you get or whatever, the more you can store. But also the thing that turned me off, I heard about that game, was the more you, like, if you get the elite package, the more you pay, the more things you can store too.
Yeah.
For the next season. That's the thing. But it looks like a cool game. There's a lot of like carpentry and, you know, all sorts of trade skills. There's no loot. All the loot in it is player made, if I'm remembering that right. You have to have player made items, you know what I mean, for armor and stuff.
The season thing kind of seems to me like a lazy way of not creating a lot of in-game content, because the game resets every so often, which means people have to start all over, which means they have to do the whole grinding thing again, which means they're not stuck at a high level with nothing to do. And, you know, I've seen plenty of MMOs go the extra mile and create amazing in-game content and get the leveling system down to the fact where it's slow enough or it's fast enough, depending on what they're trying to go for their audience base, for the season thing to really make a lot of sense to me. They did it in Diablo 3, right? Diablo 3 or Diablo 4, whichever it was. And wasn't a big fan of it there either. And to do it in an MMO where you have to do trade skills and go off and build and, you know, all that stuff that you can do, I don't know. I don't know how well it would work. I hate to, like, judge it before I tried it, but I'm not a huge fan of the idea. But the video looked cool. I was just looking at it right there where they're walking through the town. It's all, you know, nice and bustling, and then all of a sudden the city is filled with, like, zombies. It's been taken over. So that aspect of actually seeing the progression of the area change is something that EQ Next tried to incorporate into itself, and it was, I guess, just too ambitious. You got to pop back here.
So he's going to be taking off 2 weeks, you know. Yeah, that's the idea of it, is like spring, you know, it's like kind of like laid back, and, you know, you can do a lot of trade skills, and then as it goes to winter and stuff, there's more sickness, and there's more mobs that attack the village, or, well, it's not really PvE a lot, but yes, some. But yeah, you know, as winter goes along, it gets harder. The game gets harder as the seasons go. That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? But it's mainly supposed to be PvP, I believe, if I'm speaking right about it.
Devil says he doesn't believe your character wipes, it's just the world. But you were saying that your character wipes, and you're only allowed to keep certain items that you put inside the world chest.
Your power, if I could be speaking wrong, man, maybe no more. I understand your powers and stuff stay with your character, your skills, but your armor and stuff are gone. That's in the world wipe. So if your guild has a fortress and crops, and then you start over next spring with nothing or whatever, is how I understand it.
So I guess technically you are keeping your character, but you're losing a lot of things that make your character what it is.
Yeah, you get your name, your class. Like, say I don't even remember all the classes. Say you're a paladin, you had 4-tier healing or whatever. I think you get to keep all that. But I think you may start, you know, in crude underwear. You know what I mean? Again, unless you can go to the, whatever it is, the grain hall or whatever you want to call it, where you stored your nice underwear. You know what I mean?
Hopefully it's like Calvin Klein or something. You don't want the dirty underwear for somebody else. Get it off like a bold. I mean, yeah, that's just filthy.
We need to burn this shaman down.
And I could be wrong about how I'm understanding it too. So don't take it as a word of gospel there, man. But that's how I've watched. I'm actually subscribed to their channel, their update channel and stuff. So I watched some of their videos about it. Damn, you have no HPs at all, dude. I'm just saying, that was a greater heal.
Who, on me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't ever use a greater heal on me.
Oh man, I've got to get minor healing up or something.
Yeah, I only got 860 hit points.
That's all right. It was okay. I got you, man.
Well, yeah, you got more than me. You got me and like another wizard.
Oh, I just got my level, guys. Time for me to die.
Oh, congrats, dude.
31M. It may happen. Just saying. Thank you.
Wow, this thing
But
has
no,
a hard-on for me.
Crowfall seems interesting to me. I mean, honestly. I think there's different servers with different rules, too, so you can kind of pick and choose, you know, what kind of rule set you want.
How does that work with the developer, though, you think, when they're coming out with more content for everybody when every server has different rules? Or do you mean just PvP style versus player versus environment?
There is some player versus environment, but I think it's very little. I think it's probably enough to, like, harvest what you need to, like, do tailoring and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't think it's, like, we're all going to kill a dragon. I'm pretty sure not. I think it's supposed to be mainly PvP.
Yeah, see, I'm not big into those. I tried that Russian one I was telling you about with all the maids running around butt naked. And the problem I ran into that one is as I was streaming, I started getting streaming or sniped, right? And I have no problem again with that. I like it. I thought it was really fun. But after 4 or 5 hours of doing nothing but that, I realized that not only are these guys not going to stop doing it because, you know, they get to see themselves on camera, which again is cool, but it doesn't leave me any time whatsoever to show other content. And because I don't get to play all that often, if I ever want to show any other part of the game, I'm not going to be able to do it on a PvP server. So, I don't know. If you get to go on there and just run around and have fun and be able to hide and kill some people when you feel like it, all the better. But never really fully embraced my my player versus player side.
I like PvP in games. I also like PvE. Like that Dark Age of Camelot Uthgard that we were playing for a while and that I was heavy into for a while, I thought was good because you could do both and you kind of, you know, when you enter a certain area, okay, this is PvE and I can get my butt whipped. You know what I mean? Like if I'm in this area, even if you're there to PvE, and then there's other places you could go where you know you're safe. So you could kind of pick and, yeah, so you can kind of pick and choose. Sounds like this Crowfall is going to be you're just there. You know what I mean?
Oh, all out battle. Okay, well that's a little different.
But will the other clans, guilds, whatever, actually come to your fortress and kill you out front? You know what I mean? Like that close, or will they even make it that far?
I hope so. That's what it's all about, right? Death, destruction. Call all the other players.
And like I said, I don't know. I haven't played it. I don't know a lot about it. I'm not trying to come off like I know everything about it, but like in DAOC, if you're close to your keep like Uthgar, Midgard's keep, there would be other I can't remember the names of the other anyway, the other people would come up to your thing, but it would happen rare. You know what I mean? It wouldn't happen all the time. It'd be rare that they would, because they had to get all the way across all the other lands, and then while they're there, they're close to you. It's dangerous. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they would kill people there. It would happen.
Briggs says, Crowfall is super fun. I have 2 friends I graduated with working on their team right now. It's dope. Yeah, see, I don't like to make a judgment on a video game until I got to play it a little bit. But, again, personally, not a huge PvPer. Double says, I have early access to it, but every time I log in, all I do is beat on trees and rocks. And after about an hour of that, I get bored. But it looks like it has real potential, the world resets and stuff. Well, I mean, every game has its grind to start with. And then once you get, like, better gear and you get a feel for how the game works. What, did something drop?
Yeah, the bracer, mythical bracer.
Oh, okay. I don't think your character wipes. The world wipes and resets who has power. He is correct. It is PvP. I hadn't heard that, but I also haven't really looked at it in over a year because it's still not to beta. I don't know. I just had it up a second ago. The video looked, fantastic. Graphics were outstanding, and the idea of the world changing over time, I definitely enjoy. I just wish it wouldn't wipe. I wish that.
Oh God! I just pulled 3. Sorry.
Even if it went through seasons, you want me to root any of these, or?
You can charm one.
Yeah, root.
All right, one root it. You want to back the other one out?
I'll give you a hot right now.
Oh, there's a pet now.
Yeah.
And actually, one of these is blind. My proc just went off.
I would say, oh god, that one, Crowfall and Pantheon are probably the lead MMOs coming out. But then there's one called Bless Online that's supposed to be coming out too. That's getting a lot of. I have only 2M, dude. We may want to run this or evac it.
Can evac it if you
yeah.
need.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Evacing. Stay close, guys. Get close. Somebody tell Trav.
I'm so dead.
Oh god, dude. Oh god.
Trav.
So dead.
We got everybody.
Did he come too?
I think so. Hopefully.
The Bard was kind of a little away from us.
Yeah, he came. I see him creating a shimmering portal.
Right. But yeah, Bless Online's another one. Those are the three that are kind of the. And then you got under that you got Bless Online. Then under that you got Astron's Call and Project Gorgon. But I love Project Gorgon. I have not played Astron's Call. I know Superbits Bob has played both, and he is in love with Astron's Call right now. So, or not Astron's Call, Project Gorgon. Right now, he's in love with that game. But he played Astron's Call he made videos about that.
Well, he liked it at first, and then he found out that was kind of a pay-to-win one as well. Yeah, sit down and met up, and we'll take you over there. I mean, there's a few things that people are okay with, and then there's a few things that people just cannot stand. And pay-to-win really kind of ruins it for people.
Here I am sitting on my butt trying to regen, and I have a clicky breastplate again.
So, Blessed Online.
It's not as hyped as the other. And I'm echoing. Sorry. I don't know why.
It's coming 2018, so it's not out yet.
It might be out in alpha, beta alpha bullshit or something, dude.
I do like how there are... Oh, man, the towns look beautiful. There's air travel. It looks a little bit like Final Fantasy, actually. It's a JRPG, maybe?
Oh, dude, that orc pond's gonna whip your butt. Oh, what the hell, man? You're one of my people. Go away.
It's beautiful looking. Who makes this one? Never heard of them, actually. That's a new studio, maybe.
I think it's foreign, maybe? Bless Online, I believe it's foreign. I don't know which country, but I believe it's foreign.
It's Korean? Oh, okay. So, like Black Desert Online, then. There should be an MMO where all you do, baby, all you do is farm VT machine FVT keys for 100 players.
Vexthal? I'll pass.
Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah, if that's what he means.
I really wouldn't want to do that either.
I've done it. It's not fun. If he's talking about Vexthal, all the Luthless shards and all that, and then kill the Emperor and all that crap, I'm good. It's a pain in the ass.
He says Bless has been out for a while now, though. They keep having failed launches.
Oh, really?
I've never heard of them having a failed launch before. What exactly does that imply? Like, they let people in and then they, like, shut it off again? And set up another date? Like, that's weird.
I wasn't aware it even dropped. The guy I watched was saying MMO. The video I watched about it was MMOs coming out in 2018, so I figured it hadn't come out yet.
Well, on Steam, it says it's not available yet. So if they did give people access, they closed it up.
AC, do you have Great Divide?
I do. Well, you need... Oh, no, I don't have Great Divide. Not high enough level for that.
I can get on my druid, get you there if we're done. I didn't know if we were gonna go kill something else.
I just need to take a break for a little bit.
All right, I can put you there, mate, if you want.
The biggest problem is the combat just doesn't have any depth. Alright, well this is...
Do you think it's good that all these MMOs are trying to come out, or do you think it's going to be bad for, the genre if they all fail? You know what I mean? Like, do you think it could hurt it?
This is the Steam link that I found for Blessed Online. It says it's not out yet, but I believe what you guys are saying, that it probably is out somewhere, maybe on their main page. As far as a lot of MMOs coming out, I mean, when has it not been a lot of MMOs? If you look at, just type in top 100 MMOs for this year, and you're going to get back a list, obviously, of 100 MMOs coming out just this year. But those are only the top. There's like 1,000 MMOs coming out this year alone, and there was probably 1,000 MMOs coming out last year. Now, a lot of video games classify themselves as an MMO nowadays, when really they're just multiplayer at the very least. But with that said, there's just so many games to pick from. I don't know if it helps or hurts, but it's a reality. It's just, they're not going away. Everybody's trying to get in there, get a cash grab for some of them. Some of them are just trying to show their creative side, something that they've always wanted to do. You know, somebody wants to tell a story, write a book, do a video game. I'm not going to fault them for doing it, and I'm not going to say the genres or the video game community is too cluttered or too packed with already too many people. There's always room for a great game. Stardew Valley is a prime example. Stardew Valley didn't really bring anything unique in the sense of the genre that it was going into, but it did everything right. And it was done with a very small team. I believe it was just one guy that hired out, you know, other people to kind of work for him. But beautiful looking game. Yeah, I would love to do a series on that someday, but yeah, I don't have that yet. It's been around overseas. The one coming is the US Steam release of Bless. Okay, so, you know, something in English there.
Shrieky go AFK?
I think he might have.
He said he wanted maybe a port. Alright. Well, we're, he's gonna take a break. Alright. Righto, man. So it's 9:30? I usually play till like 10 or a little after, but maybe it's a good time to stop? I don't know.
Yeah, we can stop here. I'm looking over for another streamer, so I can send you guys over there, but I do not see... Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that you know, series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future, so if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.